this might be your second session or your first session. Jos is with me today.
Hi everyone, looking forward to it.
We're going to do 25 minutes, 30 minutes. All you're going to need is a mat or some space on the floor and possibly some water. And if you're pregnant, absolutely fine to join in. I will just tell you when to just adapt the exercises. Right, we're going to get going. We're going to start down on the mat today on all fours. So come so that your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders and your knees a hip distance apart, directly underneath your hips. And I want all 10 fingers spread. And just notice what your shoulders are doing. So you might feel like you're down between your shoulder blades. I want you to press out through your hands so you feel like you're puffing up through your shoulders. We're going to start by just mobilizing the spine. So I want you to start to pull your tailbone, your pubic bone up towards your belly button, and then take your eye line down between your thighs, pressing out through your hands and feeling like you're pulling, so your shoulder blades going around the sides of your rib cage. Good. And then we're going to lengthen the other way. So crown of the head lengthens. You feel like you're sticking your bottom up and your eye line goes up. Good. Let's go the other way again. So pubic bone to belly button. Feel like you're pulling your abs up and in. Right. Press out through the hands. And then let's lengthen the other way. So you feel your shoulders move away from your ears, your collarbones go wide. Once more. Pubic bone to belly button. Pressing out. Good. And then let's just come back so that we're in a neutral position. So you feel like you've got the back of the head, the back of the rib cage, and your sacrum, your lower back, in one long line. From here, I want you to take a breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, I want you to just try to pull your lower abs in and up away from your leggings. Okay, so notice how that feels. And then bring your attention to your rib cage and blow out a little bit more and try and pull your rib cage together. Okay, and now just let everything relax again. So do that once more. So breath in, let everything go. Then breathe out, pull your lower abs in, your rib cage together. Good. Now I want you to slide your right toes to the end of the mat. The rest of the body doesn't move. And we're going to lift your right leg up. And we're just going to hold that position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're then going to lower and lift the right leg. So you tap down on the mat and lift up for 10, 9. So pelvis doesn't move. 8, 7, 6, still breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it up here, and we're going to draw a little circle with that leg. So the movement is coming from the top of the leg. We're going down, around, up and around. 7, 6. Should feel this high hamstring glute. 4,
Early burn.
3, 2, 1. Good. Let's change direction. So 10, 9. Try not to let the body move. Your head position stays the same. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it there. Feel like that leg is as long as possible. We're just going to finish with a little pulse. So it's a tiny little lift. You're just lifting an inch. Feel that right at the top of the leg into your glute for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down you come. Good job. That right leg can now come through, so it's between your hands, and your right knee is directly above your right ankle. And just notice what your hip bones are doing. I want you to press your right hip bone down so that your hip bones are level. And we're just going to sink forward a little bit. So you feel that stretch in the front of your left thigh. Should feel quite nice.
Nice.
Hands are going to go behind your head. We're going to add a little bit of rotation. So start to rotate round to the right. Jos, you like to squeeze your bum when you do this. I think it
I think that's a good, improves the stretch.
improves the stretch. So squeeze your bottom a little bit. Then eye line comes forward. And then we go round to the left. Good. So deep breath in. Feel like you're using your hands to lengthen your neck so the crown of the head reaches higher up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale round. Good job. Then come back to center. And then we're going to put our hands down. Tuck our left toes under and come up so that we're into a standing position. Okay, so left heel is going to be lifted. Right knee is directly above your right ankle. And I want you to just feel like you're leaning slightly forward. So if you lean slightly forward and stand into your left heel and allow your right heel and allow your right toes to be nice and light, you'll start to activate in that right glute. And we're going to now lean a little bit further forward. So chest down towards the mat and then come back to standing. Okay, and again, so leaning, your right knee is bent, coming up. We're going to do 8 more of these. We're trying to switch on that right glute. 8. Still breathing, abs are pulling in. 7, chest is open. 6, are you feeling that glute now?
Yep.
5, if you're not feeling the glute, guys, just stick your bottom out a little bit more. Create a little bit more of an arch in your lower back and bend that front knee a little bit more. Just make sure that knee is tracking above the ankle.
To left.
Up to left. So chest down, coming up. Last one, all the way down and up. Good. Now let's just come forward just a little bit. So we're in a diagonal, back of the head, rib cage, bottom. And we're going to bend that left knee halfway down to the mat. So our legs come into 2 right angles and then come up. So just extending and bending the left leg. Good. 8, 7. Remember to breathe, relax the shoulders. 6, I know this right glute will be firing. If it's not, stand deeper into the right heel. Let your toes be soft. Good. 5, 4, 3, breathe through it.
Oh, really on fire.
2. Next one, we're going to go halfway down. I want you to hold this position and we're just going to bounce here for 10, 9, little bounce, 8, 7, 6. I know that glute is very active now. 4, 3, 2, 1, come up. Let's go halfway down again. Do that once more, little bounce for 10, 9, 8, 7. Just check that knee is tracking over the second toe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, come up. We're now going to drop that left knee all the way down to the mat. Stand into the right foot and come up. Let's take it back. So it's like a running man. We're taking the leg back and up. We're going to do 10 from now. 10.
So the knee touches the ground?
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah.
9. Hip bones shining forward. Abs pull in. Shoulders relaxed. Testing balance as well. Light in the left foot. 4 more. 4. Nearly there, guys. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Keep that left heel lifted now. So toes are reaching forward. We're going to stand into that right heel. Sit back a little bit, even deeper. And we're just going to finish with 10 little bounces. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up you come. Good job.
Ouch.
Oh, that right glute.
Warm.
Now we've got the other side to do.
Start on all
All
fours.
fours. Okay. Let's do the left glute now. So, back on all fours. Just checking your position, pressing out through the hands, length through the neck, collarbones wide, shoulders away from the ears. Deep breath in, breathing out, pull your abs in and up, rib cage comes together. Left toes are going to slide to the end of the mat, lifting that left leg up, just holding this position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering, lifting the leg for 10, 9, 8. It's okay if your hip is clicking a little bit. It's just your femur bone moving around in the ball and socket joint. 5, 4, 3, 2. Next one, just keep it up. Good. Find that length through the leg. We're going to draw a little circle around for 10, 9. Trying to keep your pelvis square and the length of your waists on both sides the same. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's go back and around the other direction for 10, 9, 8. It's a little circle. 7, but really feel it in the top of the leg into the butt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it there. Make sure your position is all aligned. Pull your abs in. We're going to do tiny little lifts. So really imagine the smiley part of your bottom. That's where you're squeezing. Another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And tiny come. Good job. That left foot can now come in front. So left knee directly above the ankle, toes reaching forward. Just pressing that left hip bone down, shoulders drop, and let's just lean forward into that thigh stretch. Good. Hands behind the head. Use your hands to lengthen the neck. Deep breath in, and then exhale to rotate around to the right. Just squeezing his bottom. Good. Coming forward and rotating to the left.
I feel like my right glute's still tired from.
Yeah. You might find that your right glute is still firing up. That's fine. It worked very hard. So coming forward, exhale round to the left. Good. And then coming to the front. Right. Let's now come up. So right leg is back. You're on the ball of your right foot. Your left knee is directly above your left ankle. Your toes are light. Good. Hip bones both facing forward. And we're going to start by just leaning down towards the mat and then coming up. So think about your left glute as we do this. If it's not firing straight away, stick your bottom out a little bit. What I mean by that is sit bones reach up to the ceiling a little bit. Good. And then really stand into the left heel bone. Have you found that glute bug?
Yeah.
Pull those lower abs in. Remember to breathe.
What are we doing? 10?
Yeah. So
Halfway?
halfway. 5. Just notice your shoulders. If they started to lift, just relax them. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's come halfway, so forward. Let's start to bend the right leg. Weight is slightly back, and then extend the right leg. Okay, let's do 9 from now. 9. Breathe. 8, 7. Glute is on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's go halfway down. Okay. Stick your bottom out a little bit. Stand into that left heel and let's bounce for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up and again.
Oh no.
Go down again, and let's bounce for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up you come. Let's drop that right knee all the way down to the mat if you can, and then stand into that left foot and stand up. So take that leg back, come up. You can start to move the arms with it. Let's do 10 from now. 10. See how tall you can stand when you come up. 9. Keeping that right foot nice and light. 7. 6. 5. It's really warm in here now.
Yeah.
4. 3. 2. 1. Good job. Keeping that right heel lifted, toes both facing forward. Let's sit back into an imaginary little chair, and we're just going to finish with 10 bounces for 10, 9. You should still be feeling this left glute. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up you go. Good job, guys. Just give your legs a little wiggle.
That's tough. On fire.
And then just come so that you're stood at the end of your mat. Feet are going to be hip distance apart, toes reaching forward. Just want you to soften in the knees, so just wiggle your knees a little bit. And then I just want you to stand as tall as possible, so you feel like you're opening up your chest, your collarbones are wide, and you've got length through your neck. I want you to take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out through the mouth, I want you to start to nod your head forward and just feel like you're reaching the crown of your head down towards the mat. So you'll notice your arms are all floppy, your shoulders start to internally rotate, and then your weight shifts forward into the balls of your feet. So you feel that stretch down the back of the legs. Let's take a deep breath in here, then breathe out and start to roll back up. So really stand into your feet, ground down into your feet, and then roll around your pelvis to stack one bone on top of the other until you come to standing. Let's go again.
Nice stretch.
Deep breath in, breathing out, nodding your head forward. Start to use your abs as well, so pull your abs up and in as you reach your head down towards the mat. Weight shifts forward. Take a deep breath in here. Breathe out. Start to roll back up. Restacking the spine. Finding that mobility all the way through your back. Okay, on the next one, we're going to go down and then we're going to walk our hands forward into a plank position. So take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Start to roll down. And then find the mat with your hands. Start to walk your hands out in front of you until they come underneath your shoulders. All 10 fingers are spread. And I want you to press out through your heels. And we're just going to hold this position. So pull your lower abs in for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I want you to turn your toes to the front of your mat and then reach your left hand up to the ceiling. Good. And then left hand drops down to the mat. Turn your toes, reach your right hand up. Good. We're going to do 8 more from here. So keeping this control, length through the neck. 7 more. It's okay if you need a little break. If you're pregnant, please can you just come onto all fours and do a few thread the needles. Just get some mobility through your upper spine. Just work into the obliques slightly. Not use this intensity for 5.
5 more. Oh.
4. You got this bag. 3.
It's on the wrist string.
Yeah. 2. 1. Good. Come onto your plank position. We're just going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee can come down. Right knee can come down. Bring your feet together, knees apart, and just reach your hands forward. Have a little stretch. Good job. Now I want you to come. No time to rest.
Hard taskmaster.
Now I want you to come onto your bottom. So your feet are parallel, toes reaching forward, and your knees are tracking out of your hips. And I just want you to use your hands in front of your shins to just pull your legs towards you, which is going to help you just elevate. So your rib cage can stack above your pelvis. From here, I want you to reach your arms out in front of you, keeping your shoulders relaxed. And I want you to press your feet, feel like they're pressing down and away into the mat. And notice what happens then to your pelvis. Your pelvis then wants to roll. Allow your pelvis to roll. Feel like your sit bones are reaching up the back of your legs towards your knees. And we're going to roll halfway down. Good. And then come back up again. Do that again, shoulders away. So deep breath in. Breathing out. Press your feet down and away. Feel like your pubic bone is coming up towards your belly button. And then reach up. Good, we're going to add on now. So press your feet down and away. Roll off your pelvis. Good. Feel like your rib cage has come up and over into your pelvis. You're pulling your lower abs in. And from here, we're going to rotate around to the left and then back to center. Staying on the left, we're going to do 9 of these. 9.
Concentrate.
8. Good. 7. 6. Try and relax in the front of your legs. I know they like to grip. 4. Still breathing, relax the shoulders. 3. 2. 1. Good job. Come back to center. Up you come. Let's go down the other way. So around to the right. So deep breath in. Breathe out. Feet press down and away. Good. Pull those lower abs in. We're going to rotate to the right and forward. Good. For 9. 8. Okay, back.
Touch my arms as well, just after the plank.
6. Just notice what your knees are doing. Just check that they're still tracking out of your pelvis. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good job. Come back to center. Up you come. Let's put both sides together. So deep breath in. Breathing out. Press your feet down and away, rolling back. Let's rotate to the left. Come up and over in the little arc and to the right for 9. 8. 7. So we're really working into the obliques here. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Back to center and up you come. Last little task. Okay, bud?
Yeah.
Arms out in front. Deep breath in. Breathing out, rolling back. Good. And we're just going to see if we can reach our hands up and then float them down. So you'll feel that little quiver. That's okay. 9. 8.
The Mexican wave.
7. 6. Good job. 5. 4.
I'm backing on 3.
3. 2. 1. Good job. And up you come. Really nice. Let's just take your legs out long. Reach your hands out in front of you. And just start to pull your pubic bone towards your belly button. And just very slowly and controlled, allow one vertebra at a time to come down onto the mat. And then reach your arms past your ears.
Okay, so we're going to do a full roll up. So I want you to take a breath in, reach your fingertips to the ceiling, breathe the air out through the mouth, start to lift your head, neck and chest up, and then reach forward. Here you're going to flex your feet so you pull your toes towards your knees. Feel that stretch down the back of the body. Then I want you to start to point your toes. We're going to roll back again. So shoulders drop away from the ears. And then we start rolling around the pelvis. And then very slowly and controlled, we let one vertebra at a time to come down onto the mat and arms float past your ears. Let's go again. Deep breath in. Reaching your arms up. Exhale, lifting face, chest, abs pull in. Flex the feet, toes towards your knees. Rolling over. Good. Deep breath in here. Start to point your toes. Exhale to start rolling back again. So shoulders drop. Good. And then rolling all the way down. And you can just take your arms past your ears and just have a little stretch. So take a deep breath in. Feel like you're yawning. Just let your arms and your legs just stretch. And then breathe out and just soften through the body. Do that once more. Take a breath in. Just stretch the whole body. And then breathe out. Good job. And now we need to come so that you're in a zigzag position. So your left leg is bent and you're in front of you and your right leg is bent to the side. And again, just try and get your hip bones level, rib cage stacked above your pelvis. And we're going to start by just floating your right arm up to the ceiling and then exhale to take it up and over across your body. And again, reaching up and exhale down. That's left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, up and over. So I want you to imagine you're between two panes of glass, so you're not rotating at all. Good, so we're just going into that lateral flexion, which is the first plane of movement we lose as we get older, so it's very important to do. And sitting at your desk, it's really nice to find that length in your spine. So the next two, I want you to really feel like you're sitting as tall as possible as you come up and then go over. Sit tall as possible as you come up and then over. Good, and then just come so you're sitting. We're going to change legs. We're going to do the other side. So sitting nice and tall. Good, take a deep breath in. Reach your right arm up. Exhale, over. Inhale, reaching up. Good. Left arm up and over. Good. So you just feel like you're swaying in the wind. It looks very pretty because we can see each other.
Synchronized diving.
Synchronized diving. Good. Up and over. Last one. Exhale over. Good. And then come to sitting. Good job. Let's just turn around so that we're just standing on the balls of our feet, so our feet are hip distance apart. And I just want you to hug your knees, so feel like you're pulling your shoulder blades around the back of your body. Good. And then you can place your hands down in front of you, stand into your feet, so send your heel bones down to the mat, and then just lengthen through the legs. Good. And just gently bend your right knee, and then bend your left knee. So you just feel like you're just gently walking your knees in and out. Really try and just let go of your arms and your shoulders. Good. And then straightening both legs, I want you to stand into your feet and we're going to roll all the way up, restacking the spine. I want you to try and walk out of the room 1 inch taller. Pull everything in. Good. Try and feel rebalanced, realigned. Length through the neck. I want you to wiggle the knees. Take a deep breath in. Lift your shoulders to your ears. Exhale, round and down the back of the rib cage. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, round and down. This time, inhale. Lift them up. Hold them here. And then drop. Have a little wiggle. We are done, guys. Great job. I hope you enjoyed it.
any questions, please feel free to contact me, and I hope to see you next week.
Bye everyone.
With you again.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Bye guys. Have a good day.